guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? I'm back. Well, I got a question for you. Have you ever came across some of those guys like this one over here? Start with what you have. Don't let your lack of equipment and yeah, your limitations. Don't let them stop you from doing what you want. Start where you are, and then things will start happening as time goes. Why? Why they keep doing that? Especially this one. Why? Because it doesn't work. It does not work. Just give up already because it doesn't work. That's not how things work in real life. Like in real life, you can't start with what you have. It's absolutely like it's nonsense. Like you all know it's nonsense, right? I'm kidding, guys. Well, I am actually just going to tell you that it totally depends, guys. It totally depends, and don't just go head on when people tell you that do one, two, three, do one, two, three, it will work because of your hopes will be high for something that's not gonna work. Like we have to also use our common sense and use our logic, simple logic that um, you want to make a film, and I'm telling you to use this thing, over here. My phone is Huawei Nova Y60, something like that, and for filmmaking, I don't know, man. You can't. It depends again. This is why I'm saying it all depends. You want to make a movie with this Huawei Nova Y60 Pro, what type of film? If you just want to tell a simple story in a skit format, if you want to just upload it on YouTube and just make fun videos, or TikTok, for crying out loud, or for TikTok, it makes sense, guys. You can absolutely do that. It's just where you want to go with what you're making. What I'm trying to say is it depends on the type of content you want to make and the platform you want to take it to. That would define the type of quality you want to make. If you are going to make a film and you want to take it to Showmax or Mzansi Magic, you can't be doing it on an iPhone, on your phone. If you don't have iPhone, I don't think you can make a film on iPhone and take it to Showmax and expect them to take it and play it on the channel, because they have specifications, they have their standards, they have their audio quality specs and the video quality that they accept for that type of content, and not everything. So you cannot just take whatever you want there and expect them to play it. So if you're doing it for their social media, for TikTok, for whatever, you can, and which is the best way to build your audience on social media, and again, it's the best place to learn. You use those low budget stuff to just learn on whether you're you are getting there or not with your creativity. Now, if that's not what you want, if you want to go to TV, you have to invest a little bit into more advanced equipment and more quality production stuff so that you can play with the big boys. I know that my audio quality was super bad before. My video quality was super bad when I started doing the wedding videos. Like my first camera, guys, was a camcorder. It was like this big. with a strap. It was a Canon camcorder. I can't even remember the actual name of that thing. I don't even know. Yeah, I know that I borrowed somebody and he never brought it back. But it was a very small camcorder, and it used to use the discs, small compact discs like this. Those discs were like maybe 500 megabytes each disc, and it will play for like I don't know how many minutes, guys. And I used to use that for a wedding. You will be busy filming, and then while you're still busy doing that, and then the space gets full, the disk gets full, and you have to change the disk, and you have to quickly put a new one. And before you start recording, you have to format it first. It will run again for some time, and then when it's done, then you can start recording. So you have to go back to the program director or whatever, the guy in charge in the wedding, and tell him that please let them not make speeches now, because I'm totally not ready. I'm not ready because of my video is not recording. So you have to stop them. If they cooperate, you will win. If they don't cooperate, you missed some important moments. Yeah, that's where I started. And I know that because of I'm a little bit of a perfectionist myself, I never wanted to do weddings with that. But the couple that I was doing the first wedding for, wanted me to do it. In spite of that, they saw my previous work with the same similar equipment, and they said, yeah, for sure, do it. And I know that it was after I got married. I got married in 2010, and then my first wedding was in 2013, 14, I think. So equipment had already evolved, like there was better equipment to do that stuff, but they wanted me to do it with that camcorder. I wish I could find a picture of that camcorder, guys, and show you. I think I had the manual for that thing. If I find it, I'll probably put it somewhere over here. If I don't find it, it's okay. But I will try to put it on the screen so that you guys can see it. It was bad, like it was super bad. And I did it when I was still working on a ship, on a cruise ship, because I loved videography back then, and I wanted to do it for business. Yes, I still loved it. Yeah, so we bought them together with a fellow colleague. That guy, we did pretty much everything the same. We loved the same stuff a lot, like from our faith, Christianity, to our jobs, to our computers. The only thing that he had I didn't have was Apple computer, MacBook. He bought a MacBook and I didn't have. I used the HP. The reason for that is the HP version that was almost equivalent to his MacBook PC was way more advanced in features than the MacBook, even though his MacBook was more solid. I don't know, yeah. But if you would spend the same amount of money on the HP that you spend on the MacBook, the features on HP would be more. And again, I didn't like, even now I still don't like Apple computers. Yeah, but we had pretty much everything the same. Just the only difference with him and me was, yeah, just that computer was different. So we bought that, and I thought I was gonna do it for business. Yeah, and then afterwards I upgraded, of course. Let me show you what I upgraded to. Just hold on 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. upgraded to this, guys. To this Panasonic. Panasonic, yeah, to this one. And you know, there's nothing cool than being there doing a video and running around with this thing. Because for sure you get a lot of better respect from the people on the wedding when you have one like that. And then I upgraded again to my current one, the one that I'm shooting with now. It's this one over here, Lumix GH5, and it works way better compared to everything else that I've used. Because this one that I just showed you now, the downside of it is, well, not the downside, but the only features that you don't get on that type of camera is no interchangeable lenses. You can't change the lens. You're stuck with one focal length stuff. Yeah. And then the next thing is it's up to HD, and also I know it can zoom pretty good. Like, guys, it can get you from far and just bring you right here. That one, optical zoom. But that's a feature that you hardly use when you're doing a wedding, unless you can't access a place. You have to be there closer or far. You can't be zooming. In most cases, I don't think so. I remember, yeah, you can't zoom in and out. I don't think it looks professional. It looks nice when you're doing stuff like that. Yeah, but it can zoom very good. And the other features that it doesn't have is, yeah, it records in one video format. What is MTS? Yeah, MTS, something like that. And yeah, it records in that format only. So there's not much options on that one, and so that's why I had to move from that one. But now, my point was, can you start with whatever you have? Yeah, it depends. It totally depends. If you wanted to make movies for YouTube, just for YouTube, you can use that camera that I just showed you now. You can use that. You can use iPhone. I don't know about this thing here. I don't know about this. Huawei Nova Y60. No, I don't think you can use this thing. I can't use this thing. I don't know about you guys. I can't use this thing because this thing is, you can't set it up. Like, the only thing that I managed to set up on this thing was the manual for photography, not for video. You can't set up anything nice on this thing here. Damn it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, and again, I've tried to record audio on this phone. It's good. Like, you probably have seen some videos on TikTok. If you're in South Africa, yeah, TikTok and YouTube, there's this guy who does interviews, like, type of a thing, and he's using his phone to record the audio. You will see that in most cases they will hold their phone something like so, like this, and then when you speak they will bring it closer to you, and then when they speak they bring it to themselves, something like that. And the audio quality is not too bad. It's not too bad. Like, I can't record good audio with this thing, but yeah, the audio quality is not too bad. But of course, that being said, it cannot be compared to recording on a mic like this one over here. Can I show you this? This mic over here, you see? Because here, there's a little bit extra features, like it's got a pop filter, you have this thing, yeah, you have more control on stuff when you're using this type of a audio device. And audio that I'm recording for this one, like for this video, guys, the camera is picking up audio, but the actual video audio recording device is my Tascam DR40X. Bought it on eBay or something. Yeah, bought it on eBay. So this is good with so many things because of you can dual record. I record my audio in what do you call it? I don't know what you call that feature. It's you can record it twice. You can record it with a higher uh you know this terminologies are very difficult. Yeah, you can record it in different levels. Yeah, you can in different levels, the higher level and the lower level, so that if it's clipping on the other one or is too low on the other one, you can switch between the two and use them. Yeah, like that. That is one of the best things. And again, it uses professional mics. If you look at it at the back here, the mic connections are very much of what do you call this thing? Let me stop talking about stuff I don't know. Yeah, and you can record up to 4 channels in this thing. Like you can record. So the purpose for this video is that can you record? Can you use whatever you have? Of course, absolutely. For what? It depends on the content you want to shoot. If you want to shoot a movie and you want to take it to a streaming service, they will give you the specifications. If you want to shoot for YouTube and it's a movie, I would suggest something like that one. That one will give you pretty good, but you have to have of course you have to have like lights, better lights in order for you to control the light, because they're bad in low light. So get a better light for that. Get a better setup. And also the audio, if you want to make a nice like good movie with that one, get a better audio, get a better angles, and then your movie would be good. But then you can still go upper. We have to keep upgrading. Start where you are and do things that fits that category, that type of content you're creating. For instance, if you're making videos about personal development, and video is not the issue and the audio is really not the issue in those type of content, because what you are telling people is not about equipment. You're not advertising equipment. You're not talking about the stuff that you're using. You're just talking about general stuff. You're talking about how to save money. Maybe there are websites where you can study and learn stuff, personal development, stuff like that. The video quality and the audio quality doesn't really matter. I'll give you an example. There's a lady who usually talks about South African salary ranges. I think I'll call that how much doctors in South Africa are making, how much teachers in South Africa are making, how much pilots, how much pretty much every profession. She talks about that. How much are they making? And if you're interested in listening to that, in knowing that it doesn't matter what type of video or audio quality you listen to, because of that's not this. The visuals and audio are not the center. You can do that with audio only, and just put a thumbnail, which is a picture of you or whatever, or payslip, and never show your face. You can talk about stuff like that. So video and audio are not really central things about that type of content. You make dance videos, you don't necessarily have to have best audio, because of they put the song over the video, so you can use the phone and record yourself dancing over the song, and put the song and the audio and the dancing together and make a video for YouTube. That is 100%. But once you start taking it to the next level where you want to make a content for TV, of course you can use that. I mean, it'll look pretty bad. You can, if they want to just feature you. I mean, like, look at the news guys. They what they do? The news guys, they shoot with almost similar cameras as that one, and their quality is not that good. They just want to show you what's happening here. and they just want to zoom in and out because of they might not be able to get closer to the subject, so they have to shoot it from far. But we know that they might be running. Sometimes the camera guy might be running away from the guns being shot, fired behind him. Yeah, so they don't really care about the equipment. I mean, like about the equipment. They don't need a 4K to show you that stuff. They don't need. They just need to show you in 1080p in 1920 by 1080 high definition. And even if that high definition would be high definition, I don't know. Yeah. So all I was saying, guys, is that equipment matters. Of course, depends on what you want to do. Doesn't matter when. It's just it depends on the type of content. So once you know what type of content you want to make, you have to know that you have to spend to get the equipment that will make you that type of content. Or if the content doesn't need that, then don't fuss. If you want to make a dance video, come on, man, just shoot it on your phone. Shoot on this thing. Shoot it on the Huawei Nova Y60 thing. This one here. The only thing I love about this is, I don't know if you can see, but look at this. I'm controlling that camera with this phone. So when I'm done recording, I'm just gonna stop it right here. And that's the good part.
And we skip to the good part.
That's the only thing that I enjoy about this phone. It's doing some good stuff, yeah. So yeah, I'm controlling that camera with this thing, yeah, and I'm checking this one. If I need to adjust stuff, I can adjust it over here. So guys, thank you for listening to this video, and see you in the